What's cooking good looking?
Welcome, we will be making the tutorial today. Or actually I will be making tutorial, you will be just following along. Or you will be making the tutorial. Whatever you are up to. Now, look at our reference video. Hit Ctrl and N or just make new composition. Name this whatever you want. And go to the duration and choose 7 seconds. Go OK and bring your own assets. I will be including them in the description of this video. And we have them and drop them below. Now, what's going on? We need to adjust this. Make Moai head go top. We don't need any eyebrows for now. Shut them down. Now, we need to clean this out, but first of all, we need to resize it. To make this, go to the Ctrl, Alt and F. Now, we have forests, we can also Ctrl and F to fit this perfectly, but it's up to you. Now, we need to find the key light and drop it under our video, under our picture. Now, we see some transparency, but this guy is invisible in the halfway. Why is that? That's because some greens are also included in his middle part of his nose. That's not what we want, but we can go to the screen mat, bump it up by 10, go to the clip width, go to 60 down. Now there is something we want. Solo this layer. But what's this? It's dirty here. Now we can clean this by searching for cleaner, key cleaner. Now if we bump up the alpha contrast by 100, we have clean plate. And that way we can unsolo him and see he's perfectly fitting to the image. There's no transparency in him and this is great. Now we need to make some keyframes. The right click, go to the keyframe assistant, convert audio to keyframes. We have some layer that consists of some keyframes. And values change if we hit play. That's because there is some sound. If we need to move his mouth, we need to go to the Moai head, choose the split, CC split in the effects and presets panel, drop it down. Now, if we change these 2 points, point A that you can see is here, we can put it on the corners of his mouth and this one on the right corner. That way, when we split it, we have some movement, but what's this? We have some transparency that we don't want. How we can fix this? We can fix this easily by duplicating the Moai head. Now we have second one. We can scale it up. And now we can mask out the area here. Go to the pen tool or hit G and start to make this shape that will be covering the background. Now, what's happening? It's happening because we have this Moai head splitting. So go down and it will be okay. Now, we need to rename this so we don't lost ourselves in process of making this animation. Go to the rename option and say let's rename this background. Now we can change this or save this like this, leave it like this, or we can find some curves adjustment and make it black. And now bump it down. That way we have some black image. Just change this position to the beneath him and now we have some mouth for this guy. But what's happening? He's not moving his mouth. That's because we need to go to the CC split option. Go to the effects, go to the CC split and alt click the split. That way we can parent the split effect to the slider. Choose whatever you want. This first, second or third. I'll be choosing the third one. It doesn't matter. And you can see that we have some subtle movement. But I want some more movement. How I can achieve this? I can achieve this easily by clicking the Alt slider icon, that one that you are using. You can also delete those you don't use. So delete these both channels and bump it up, multiply by, I say, 1.5. Okay. That way we have some better movement.
What's cooking good looking?
Now we want some eyes for this guy. How we can make this? We can make this by creating the shape layer. New shape layer. And let's rename this white pupil. And make the stroke invisible by hitting the option here. And we don't have any stroke. Change the fill to the white. And now hit the rectangle rounded tool and make some adjustments here. We have some eye pupil. It's okay. And for now we need some eye, black eye. I'm just choosing the ellipse tool to make it in the middle. Change the color of the fill to black. And now make it rounded by holding the shift and clicking and dragging it down. That way we have some eye. And now we need to make some adjustments of the scale so he blinks. But as you can see, the eye is covering some more part of the image. We can change this and fix this easily. And going to the and changing the position of the layer so it's beneath him, and changing the track matte to the alpha matte. If you don't have this, just hit the F4, you will see this. And now duplicate this white pupil and change it downwards, and you see that we have some subtle white background. And this black eye is not covering any more of the pixels in the background. That way we can change this name so we can have some more organized space. Eye. And now we can change the scale. But if we change it, it comes to the anchor point. And we don't want this. We want this anchor point to move here. How we can do this? We can go to the pen behind tool or hit Y and go to the middle of the eye so it can be visible in scale like this. What's happening? Y is not moving like I want to because it's not parented to the eye. We need to parent these two layers. Go to the parent, pick whip, and go to the eye. That way when we scale it down, it's scaling 3 layers at the same time. Hit the hyperlink, and now you have freedom of scaling. Change it to the 100% is okay for me, and hit the stopwatch to make a keyframe and go back to the beginning of this video and hit 0 on the second value. That way he will be opening his eyes slowly. And now at 3 seconds you can make some adjustments. Make the keyframe, go to the 3 keyframes down, just use your page down key on your keyboard, and change the second value to 0. Go 3 keyframes up. Use your page down 3 times and now make it 100. Whatever. And now we have some subtle blink. Yep, we can multiply this in every part of the video that we want. Just Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V, copy and paste. Now let's organize this and make a second eye. And now click on the eye and shift click to the white pupil. And now Ctrl+D to duplicate this. We have the second eye, but we need to adjust this. What's happening? And that's the error that you don't want. And you need to change this to the none. It don't need to be parented. Actually, it needs to be parented to the I2, so you can already parent it. And now move this one layer and we'll follow along. Yep. Hold down Shift to make it horizontally best line. And now we have some subtle movement on the eyes.
What's cooking?
I think it's alright. We can add some eyebrows like I mentioned in the beginning of this video. And what's wrong with that? We need to go top with them. And now we have some eyebrows. To make them even better, we can animate them. And we will make this like this. Position, and here click stopwatch icon, go to this 2 seconds. Now go down a bit. I know it's hard to see it, so it's like this. It's, I don't know, 344. It works for me. And look at this. And it's pretty okay. But we can also change it up when he blinks. Okay, here he is down. Take this down, bring it up, copy this and bring it here. Now we have some movement. It looks like shit, but okay. You can easy ease them. It also looks like shit, so delete this. And we have this good animation. So for the next tutorial I will be covering how to lead him up. That's all for now. See you next time.
Better ask somebody.